Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a fun, glowy spring look. I'm going to start out with doing my eyebrows. The way I like to do my eyebrows is I like to draw a line along the bottom to give my eyebrows as much structure as possible. I also find that when I draw that line I can make them even and it frames the face. I like to fill them in from the top about 2/3 of the way, and then fill them in pretty heavy at the tail to make the tail very defined. And then I make small hair-like strokes on the front just to give it more of a natural appearance, even though they're not really natural, they're drawn on, but like, hey, whatever. We're faking it till we make it, you know? We all out here doing the same thing. Now I'm just applying some concealer on my eyelids, trying to use this as an eyeshadow primer. I like to do this more than just like a regular eyeshadow base because I find that it will conceal all of the unevenness and the veins I have in my eyelids, and I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender. And then I'm going to be setting that with a shadow that matches my skin tone. I do this so that way the shadows blend evenly on top and they don't just onto the sticky concealer. Then I'm taking my Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries palette. I'm going in with a warm brown, and I'm just going to be buffing that into my crease using a small brush because I want to keep this color more focused into the crease, not really blown out as much. And then I'm going to be doing circular motions just to make sure that I get it really nice and diffused. And then I'm going to be taking a clean blending brush and I'm going to be buffing that out more. And then I'm going to be taking that same brush with a lighter color just so that way I can diffuse more of that color and it's not so harsh. As you can see, it lightens the color up a bit for me. Then I'm going to be taking my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek. This is in the color Spoon. I'm going to be using this as a sticky base. I'm going to be applying that just messily on my eyelid using my ring finger. Next, I'm taking my Urban Decay Single Shadow in Midnight Cowboy. Just using my same finger, I'm going to be patting that over the ColourPop. I'm not really caring so much if it stays so even on my eye. I'm sort of putting it on messily. I find that that gives it the most like worn look. I also think it's like the most flattering. Then I'm taking my Stila Glitter and Glow in Kitten Karma. I'm applying it heavily on the center of my eyelid, but I'm going to be taking a brush and sort of blending it out. I kind of want it to look a little messy, a little undone. Alright, I'm going to be taking a little stretch break, obviously. Well, I'm going to be taking a plummy shade from the Soiree Diaries. I'm going to be taking an angled brush and I'm going to be applying it like I would just a regular gel liner. But I wanted to do something more soft. I didn't want something as harsh as a gel liner. So I'm taking that, I'm applying a line straight from the end of my eye to the tail of my brow. And then I'm just patting it along my lash line until I get that nice wing shape. It's okay if it's a little messy, I'll show you how I clean it up with concealer. Alright, now we're curling our lashes, both eyes, because that's important. I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. And then I'm going to bump my desk and drop my phone. Hello world, and back to mascara. Okay, so we're going to be applying kind of a thick layer. We're going to go in with multiple coats because I'm not really wearing fake lashes because I can't wear them to work. Now I'm just showing off. Okay, so now I have my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This one is a bit, matches my skin tone. It's not as brightening, but I'm doing that because I'm trying to look more tan. And here you can see I'm using the wand to carve out my wing shape right there. That's how you just clean it up to give you that sharp line that's really defined. See, I'm doing it on the same side. And I'm just applying a bit of concealer all over my face, and then I'm going to be going in also with my Nars concealer because it's a bit lighter, and I'm just going to be applying that under my eyes and on the side of my nose so that way I can kind of just give a little bit more brightness to my face. And then I'm going to be blending this all out with my beauty blender. Alright, and as you can see, I'm going to be using the edge of my sponge to really blend out the concealer along my faux eyeliner, I guess. And then I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Liquid Illuminator, taking a little bit on the tip of my beauty sponge, applying it, and then blending it out with the fatter side of my beauty blender. I do that because I get the natural glow from within. And I find that this Maybelline one is really buildable, so the more glowness you want, the more glowness you can get. Applying some to my nose, applying some to my forehead because I want to look like an oil slick, and then I'm taking some RCMA no color powder, and I'm sort of baking, sort of not. I like to apply it with my beauty blender because it soaks up all the extra product, all the extra powder, without leaving my face look cakey and powdery. And as you can see, I'm just doing my whole face because, you know, I'm crazy and I like to take 10 hours to blend out my powder using a beauty blender. Alright, I'm just finishing up underneath my eyes. I'm using the same warm brown in my crease that I used the first time on a little pencil brush, and then I'm going to be taking some of the plum that we used for the eyeliner and applying that to my very outer corner, just sort of meshing it with the wing liner so I can get a very, you know, nice smoky outer eye, and then a little bit of mascara on my lower lash line. And I'm taking some of that ColourPop Super Shock Cheeks in Spoon, using that as an inner corner highlight. Alright, now I'm taking my TooFaced Sweetheart bronzer in Sweet Tea, and I am chiseling out my cheekbones, giving myself a nice glowy look. I like to use this bronzer because it has a little bit of shimmer in it, and as I'm going for this glowy spring look, going on my forehead, make that thing look smaller because she got a forehead. Gonna hide my double chin, conceal don't feel, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, and I'm putting a little bit on my nose just to bring some color back into the center of my face. I'm taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the color Party. I'm going to be blending it on my cheek. I'm going to be putting it also sort of where I put my bronzer. I like to put a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on the tip of my nose just to bring a cohesive colorness back to my skin. Taking my Becca highlighter and Prosecco Pop. I'm applying that over where I put the Liquid Illuminator. This one's a little dark for my skin, so applying it over there makes it, you know, not dark for my skin. Yeah. And putting it on my forehead. Alright, and then I'm taking my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Stockholm. Just, yeah, putting it on my lips. And then I'm going to be taking my NYX Butter Gloss over top of that to make it nice and glowy. Alright guys, and that's going to be all for today's video. Thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate it. If this voiceover sounds a little weird, I'm just using the microphone on my computer. Maybe one day I can invest in some equipment. Alright, you guys, give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
Taka taka. You gonna do it?